Alrighty, what is going on, guys? That looks really out of focus. And welcome back to the bed of goodies. You can kind of see it. We have some things to go through. I've got big box 1, 2, please don't be labeled, 3, 4, 5 games. You can't really see them. You can see them there. I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm going to get the little boxes or the little packages out of the way first. Then we're going to get into the big box. And there's some games in there by the looks of it. There's a little hole in the side. I can kind of see some PS4 stuff. So I'm not sure what's actually in there. I ordered these a few weeks ago. I've let them build up. So let's get involved. There should be some bits for everything in here. And I am really looking forward to this. So in number 1, we have MotoGP 22 for the Switch. Right, I can explain myself. It's brand new, it's sealed. A few of these are only codes only, which is a bit of a pain. So I'll explain myself. I know we've got into this super quickly. Right, I got bored one day. I was looking at my shelves, my Switch shelf, and I thought my Switch shelf is really lacking. There's not much on there. So I made the mistake of going on eBay and just searching up Switch games, and then I would filtered them from lowest price to the highest, and I was going through some of the cheap games. And I was like, you know what, I will stick that on the shelf. Why not? If I'm ever away or out and about, I can play MotoGP 22. It is probably one of my favourite ones. That, and it might be in this one. There is another one that I did buy, and it might be in this lot, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not really going to spend too much time talking about it. It's sealed. I'm not going to open it because obviously I don't want to show you the code. But yeah, really good game if you haven't played it. Obviously on this channel it's probably not going to spend a lot of time. And I cannot remember prices. I'll try and chart them up and I'll add them. So this is another Switch game by the feelings of it. Let's just open all these now quick. I'm not going to peek in. I don't want to see. We are just going to... I should have done this before. I'm not prepared. You guys know this. If you've watched any of these, you'll know I'm not prepared. Right. This one does feel like a Switch game. It is a Switch game. It is Balan Wonderland. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I have absolutely no idea what this game is. I have no clue. I have no idea. Leo and Emma are led into Wonderland by mysterious Balan. They must journey through 12 dreamlike stages, discovering over 80 different costumes to find a way to bring balance to others and themselves. The happiness is an adventure. And this is obviously brand new. A lot of these Switch games were brand new, and they did have codes and stuff, to be fair. But this doesn't look like an actual code game. So let's crack this open now. I've made my opinions on the Switch noted. I don't like the pricing on the Switch. You know, I've said it before. I can say it a million times. I think the Switch is ridiculously overpriced for what it is. But, you know. Oh, no. Square Enix. Yeah, you guys aren't seeing that. That is mine. So we do have the game and some cover art. And we have this. A Balan Wonderland admission ticket. Does look pretty cool. But yeah, again, I know nothing about it. And this is purely just to bulk up. I accidentally turned it off. I'm going to move you over a little bit. Because I've got a feeling we're going to need a lot of space. Right. Package numero 3 is another Switch game. And a receipt. And a receipt. Wow. We have God Eater 3. So this isn't brand new. This one was used. I don't know anything. But again, a lot of the Switch stuff, a lot of Nintendo stuff, you guys know I'm not massive on the Switch, as is. Not out of choice, like I said before. You know, pricing is a bit ridiculous for me. And it's hard for me to warrant buying a game that looks like it might be something I wouldn't play. Because then it's like, it will sit on the shelf. I'll go, I don't really feel like touching it, to be honest with you, because it's not looking like it's going to be my kind of game. And then eventually I just never get around to it. So let me just move my Super Studio flashlight. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, it is complete. I have some slips. This one is pre-owned, so someone else did have this before me. In co-op, follow an intense storyline for mankind's survival. Jump onto online assault missions in groups of up to 8 players. Rise above a world of desolation. In near future, ferocious and malevolent gods called Artemis devour all forms of life, forcing humanity to hide in hope of survival. Create your adaptive god-eater warrior and fight for mankind's freedom. So it does look a bit anime from that cover, to be honest. It does look very anime to me. But we shall see what it's about. Right, made a little cut. I apologise. We do have receipts and stuff. Do these have prices? They do. So that game, God Eater, cost me £9. Just, I could let you know on the go then. So, sorry, I cut my nails because I realised my nails were really dirty. And I apologise. I work a very dirty mechanical job. I apologise. Right, next we have another Switch game and a receipt. That is pretty cool. What have we got in here? I shouldn't have seen that because that's spoiled it now. Ta-da! G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. No idea. Absolutely no clue. Play as your favourite characters on either Team G.I. Joe or Team Cobra in an intense team-based third-person shooter. And that's all it says. It's in different languages. This one is only a download code only one, which is a bit of a problem. But, again, you're paying really cheap prices. I mean, this receipt is awful because it doesn't actually have a price on it. So I'll add the prices up on the screen. Yeah, obviously I can't put gameplay up on these games because I know nothing about them. I could do MotoGP, but these 3 games I know nothing about. So yeah, let me just grab these super quick. That is the Switch haul. So I don't think there are any games in the big box. There will be a lot. I mean, a lot of Switch games coming via the post. So this could be good. This could be good. Right, the big box time. Where's my trusty Swiss Army knife that I've had for ages? Let's cut this bad boy open. Again, I could just cut it that way. Where would the fun in that be? Because, like, as you can see, there is a lot of games in here. I am just going to open it this way, I think. Oh, perfect. Oh, this is going to be good. Right, as you can see, there are some games in this bad boy. So, you guys are going to have to trust me that I'm not cheating and looking. I promise you I'm not. So, first up, we have a game called World War Zero for the PlayStation 2. So, all of these complete in the box, by the way. All of these ones out of this box are from an eBay shop called Music Magpie. Don't know if you have that in the States or not. But obviously in the UK, I don't know if it's a UK only thing. I'm not sure. I don't actually know. I can kind of see in. We don't want that. So yeah, I'm kind of just filling up the PS2 shelves. The PS2 is a system that I used to play relentlessly as a child. So it is going to be a fun system to pick some of these, you know, the games that I remember, that I recall quite a lot. And some of these I've never touched. So this game, never touched it. No clue what it's about. In this 1964, the First World War is still raging. The atrocities began in August 1944, now March 1964. And believe it or not, it is still being waged. The Russian October Revolution has taken place, but something. Using your sharpened combat skills and stealth skills, you must try to stop the carnage. So, could be cool. Could be cool. Like I said, we are complete in box. We do have the manual, which, again, I've said it before, I don't really value a game anymore because it has a manual, but some people do. Some people won't buy a game if it's got a manual. Right. Righty. This is going to absolutely kill my back. Next up in the box is, it's upside down, SOCOM Navy SEALs Combined Assault. So these games get raved ridiculously highly. The SOCOM games, this doesn't feel. This might have a very small manual. Nope, it does not. That's fine. I'm really not fussed. I'm not bothered. Yeah, I remember playing a SOCOM game, but I can't remember for the life of me which one it was. It was on the PS2, but I don't know which one it was. Use a team of highly skilled US Navy SEALs on a mission to eradicate the latest threat. Team up with friends or take on an all-new 4-player online co-op campaign mode. or enjoy classic online battles. So I know it's a 4-person co-op FPS, or a 3rd-person shooter, sorry. But yeah, what it's about, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I am trying to get them all so I can do some stuff on them. Right, next up. I'm not looking. Another one upside down. Bang! Rise of Nightmares. Right. This requires the Kinect. I did not know that. It is complete, though. It is complete. So this is a Kinect game, which is going to be a bit of a problem, because I don't actually think I have Kinect. It's in a purple case, too. I didn't realise Xbox games came in purple cases. I thought this was just a really, really discoloured PS2 game. It looks super cool. I don't really know what else to say. Can you fight through hordes of the undead? Can you tear them apart with chainsaws, axes, and your bare fists? Can you rescue your wife from the clutches of an evil madman? Survive the hellish night as you fight terrifying enemies using the hands-free controls of Motion Kinect. So, immerse yourself in a gripping horror story. Punch, slice, and stab your enemies. Plan in the dark if you dare. Play in the dark. So, I don't have Kinect, so I'm going to have to get Kinect if I want to play that. It looks super cool. I never played it as a kid. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. If you've played it, let me know. Same with most of these, to be fair. I've not really ever played much of these. So, next we have a Wii game. We have Lego Batman the video game. Jesus, why was that hard to get out? That's what she said. Nice, complete in the box. I will keep mentioning it if they are, but you know, I'm really not fussed. Lego game. You know, we always like Lego games. We don't have many on the Wii, so I'm just trying to fill up the shelf. I'm not a big Batman guy. This one I don't think costs too much, so you know, it is what it is. Again, I will try and tally these up. I'll put little prices up as I go along. Really try and get involved in this. But yeah, Lego Batman. There is another one. We're not slowing. We're really not slowing. There's more down there. Jesus. Right, we got another PS2 game. We have Ghost Recon Jungle Storm. So I did play Ghost Recon a lot when I was a child. I don't think it was on the PS2. It's complete in the box. So I don't know if I ever played this one. I know I played the original one a lot. This is one of those games where you can't see your weapon. You just have like a reticle. Island Thunder. I'm pretty sure that's the one I played. But yeah, Ghost Recon is I mean, if you've never played it, it's really outdated nowadays. You know, I wouldn't hold much stock on them holding up as well. But for nostalgia, I will play them. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend going back and playing. If you really, really want to get immersed, because yeah, like I said, it definitely shows its age. Right, next up, Full Spectrum Warrior on the PS2. I'm going to be honest, I didn't realise this was on PS2. No idea. I played this a lot. Complete in the book. I played this a lot on the Xbox. This is a big, thick boy manual, and it has colour. Wow. And yeah, I didn't realise it was on PS2. Like I said, mine was Xbox. It's like a tactical, team-based, commandy kind of game. I don't think you actually play as a character. You command 2 teams in strategic squad-based combat. So you have like 2 teams. You have like 100% ammo, and then Right, sorry about the cuts. People walking in. I can't remember what we were saying, but we're going to move on because I'm strapped for time, as always. So, let's do 2 at once. Bang. Racing game. Good job we did 2 at once. And, oh, Ghost Recon. Okay. So, Suzuki Crescent Racing. Again, some of these names throw me back. Yukio Kageyama and John Reynolds. That is some old school names. This case feels very, very shiny. Even have a little inside. That's quite cool. Slip. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it because it's a racing game. I never played it. It was like £2, I think. It might have even been more than that, but we're adding it on. And Ghost Recon 2. So, I, complete box, have never played Ghost Recon 2. I know. Shit fan, right? Pretty alright manual. But yeah, Ghost Recon 2. So I know next to nothing about this. I don't know why this one never came up in combo, or why we never touched it. I'm not sure, but command your team to victory via voice or hand signals. North Korea 2007. You lead the Ghost, the most cutting-edge ground force in the world. Your orders: disable a rogue Korean military faction. Next-gen military equipment. Multiplayer modes. New angle on combat with the over-the-shoulder view. So this is a third-person one. Super cool. I know nothing about it. Awesome. Oh my god, there's so many. We're not even close. There's so many. I didn't realise I'd bought that many. Let's try and get through this a little bit quicker. So, PS3. We are stacking up the PS3 shelf. I can kind of see... How many is there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at least. 14, including this. So, Homefront. I've never played this on the channel. We have all the snips and all that good stuff. I did play this one quite a bit. I don't remember much about the story. Whether that means there wasn't one or not, I'm not sure. I thought I already owned this on PS3, but I didn't somehow. But maybe that was before. But yeah, home is where the war is. So in this kind of world, Korea takes over the America. And then you're kind of fighting in this little team to try and take back America. Yeah, so... I don't know much about it. I know it wasn't rated ridiculously. Even it says 9 out of 10 on the box. You know, you can't go off them ratings because what the fuck? Who's Zoo? Nobody knows. So, Lost Planet. Is that? So that's not going to be okay. So I think I've played this, but I can never tell. This manual is thick as. 1 second. Oh, never. Oh, okay. Right, we do have a little bit more time, so we might be okay. So get your popcorn, because this is going to be a long one. So this is a thick-ass manual. Jesus. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot. So, yeah, I remember this cover, but I don't remember playing it. So I don't really know what the game's about. Fight on a lost planet, fight for survival, hunt for revenge. Your memory lies in pieces like shattered glass, green eye. Your father lying dead on the ground. These memories continue to haunt your steps. Battle enemies and the environment. Conserve heat from enemy bodies and keep killing before your temperature drops. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. We're definitely going to give it a go. Right. They all fell over. Next, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. So, 2 I never played. I did play the original very briefly. But 2, never played. This feels complete. It is complete. I only mention that for the people that bought it, by the way. I know it gets really annoying, but it's like an impulse thing. I just say it without thinking about it. But yeah, don't own this one, and obviously now I do. So, hound the terrorists on Mexican and US soil using more than 60 prototype weapons, the revolutionary Cross-Com 2.0, and your military support. Full use of the 6-axis wireless controller, 2 new co-op modes, 14 new multiplayer maps. Pretty cool. Didn't own it. Now I do. Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. So I have played this one on the channel, on the second channel. This is one of Caitlin's favourite games. And there's a code for Lord of the Rings Conquest. I nearly bought that. That might actually be in here. Black and white manual. So yeah, I have played this on my second channel. We've done one of the faction stories. I can see the box. I don't want to be able to see the box. Let's go a bit like that. I don't want to be able to see it. Yeah, it's like a strategy game. I don't know what the actual... Is it strategy? Is that what it's called? Behind the scenes, in-depth strategy. Yeah, so it's a very, very funky game. And I mean in like a very campy, not serious sense. It's worth playing if you're into that kind of game. 100%. Next, we have BioShock Infinite. So I did want this on the PS4 to make my life recording it easier. I tried playing the original BioShock, and I thought it looked awesome, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it is. I could not get into it for the life of me, so I gave up with it. I've watched gameplay on Infinite, and it looks super cool. So I'm going to try and maybe do a playthrough on this, or you know, I'll play this one just for the trophies and obviously get the newer version if and when I can. Right, next up, Time Shift. This one used to cost someone £10. It is complete. They're hitting us good with these complete ones. We've only had one so far without the manual, so I know nothing about this game. Master time and become the ultimate weapon. Dr. Aidan Crone has made a time jump across the space-time continuum. A reckless act with frightening consequences. Now a disturbing alternate reality is evolved within the bleak and rain-soaked Alpha District. Armed with an experimental beta suit, you are able to slow, stop, and reverse the flow of time. Only with this ability can you lead an uprising. It's cool. I'd never played it. So, yeah, we shall crack on. Trying to make some space here because we are so going to run out. There's so many PS3 games in here. Right, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Again, you'll be surprised to hear I've never played this game. So, part of the reason it's super cool having the money nowadays to do stuff like this is I get to go back and play some of the games I never did when I was a kid. Like this game, I would have never touched when I was a child. You know, I was playing games like Ghost Recon and obviously the CODs, Halo, with the odd racing game here and there. But nowadays, my tastes have evolved and it grown, and they've gone to all these different things. So stuff like this now appeals to me. So I don't know what it's about. You've been reborn. Your future unwritten. Now the fate of Amalur lies in your hands. Explore the far corners of expansive and immersive new fantasy world. Customize the action of some of the most intense and responsive combat ever seen. Big words there, game. We'll see about that, shall we? We have a game that's sealed. What? What was that called? Valkyria Chronicles? It's sealed. I don't know if I want to open it. How much did I pay for this? I'll put it up on the screen. I'll put all the prices up on the screen. As and when. I don't know what I paid for this. I'm not going to open it. It does feel complete. I don't know if it's probably not worth much, to be honest. But, you know, we'll see. Heroic Commander Welkin, you must lead a small platoon in defense of your country against the evil invading empire. Turn-based tactics. Oh, no, it's turn-based. Wait, turn-based tactics meet action-packed real-time shooting in this beautifully crafted epic. Again, I know nothing about it. Sorry, my amazing studio flashlights here are blinding. They're that good. I didn't realise it'd be sealed though. That's quite cool. Just Cause 2. I have not touched the Just Cause franchise in my life. Just never did. I don't know why. It looks ridiculously fun. It looks like Uncharted, but a bit more campy. And yes, yeah, I'm gonna stock up on the collection. So I think there's 4 in total. I'm not sure how many there are for definite. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about that, really. Looks cool. If it is on PS4, I'll obviously do a PS4 playthrough at some point, but then I'll go back and play for the trophies. So, yep, this one is going to be a quick one. We have a Superbike World Championship. So is that 10? Superbike X, I think that's 10. And we've got Hargo on the back. That's an absolute ledge. Johnny Ray, Max Biaggi. I know my racers. Complete in box. I think I own this on the Xbox already, but yeah, it would be cool to go and play through some of this on the older systems on the second channel and maybe just compare how bad they used to be and how good they are nowadays. Should be cool. Right, more PS4. We have The Darkness. So we have The Darkness 2 and now we have The Darkness 1. So complete with a thick ass manual by the feels of it. I don't know why these are all in backwards. Oh, that's quite cool. It looks like a wallet. And it's got some colorings. Nice. So this is a first person shooter. It did not cost me £1 from CEX. Pretty sure you play as a guy called Jackie or something like that, don't you? Yeah, Jackie Estacado. And then you get like possessed by this demon thing, and then you have extra arms and these little minions that can go and eat hearts and bodies and stuff like that. It looks super cool. So One I never touched. Banging cover art. That looks awesome. And yeah, like I said, I've never played it, so I can't give you a comment on how good or bad it is. Next, we have Rogue Warrior. So, I know how bad this game is, and I wanted to play it for myself just to see how bad it is. We have colours in the manual, so that's a good start. Pretty sure, is this Bethesda? It is Bethesda. So, you play as this, Dick Marcinko, real-life founder of SEAL Team 6 and the Navy's most efficient killing machine. So it's like Mickey Mork. I'm pretty sure he's a wrestler. And yeah, he just swears every 30 seconds, I think, which is like, it's down my alley. So we'll see how bad that is. I'll be the judge of that. But yeah, Rogue Warrior. We'll move along. We have SOCOM Confrontation. So this one looked really cool. Although it is online multiplayer only, so maybe we won't be able to play that anymore. I didn't realise that this was online only. We'll see. It looks super cool with the pictures. It is complete, but I now think that I may have wasted my money because I didn't see it was online only. But that's what happens when you don't do your research. We're going to crack on. Right, we have a PS4 game here. We have Dead Rising 4, Frank's Big Package. So I've never played this. I'm slacking on Dead Rising, I really am. I've played 1, I've played 2, I've played off the record a lot. I've played them on the PS3 and the PS4. Dead Rising 3, I've owned it for about a year now, and I just have not touched it. And I really need to, because I really want to. And then Dead Rising 4. So Dead Rising 3 is not on PlayStation or PC, I don't think. So I don't know why. I don't know if there was some kind of deal or something that they had. But yeah, Dead Rising 4 is, the case is upside down. That is triggering the fuck out of me. I don't know why it's like that. I'm gonna have to. I can't do it. We're not Xbox. We're not putting the covers on the wrong way round. We're sophisticated and civilized human beings here. We don't appreciate that kind of business. I don't even know what you call it, but yeah, we're gonna do it properly. Thank you very much. Don't do that again, whoever did that. Otherwise, someone is going to come around and hurt you and steal all your cupcakes. But yeah, I've never played it, so that was the point of that. I did own this on my account, but now I own it physically. We've said time and time again how much we much prefer physical games on this channel. I don't like digital. I don't believe in it. I think it's a load of shite. And I'm happy that, we will be able to fend off the digital place a bit longer. So, yeah, I don't think there is another PS4 one in here. I'm pretty sure that was the only one, but we'll obviously see. There is still more in the box, so I'm going to mix a bit more space, and then we'll be back. Right, we have a little bit more space here. I think this should be enough. But we are going to crack on with the next one. We have, bang! And I'm pretty sure there's one more, so we're going to do them at the same time. There is. Oh, there is another PS3 one. Okay, I missed that. So, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 and Minecraft Story Mode. So, Lego games. I like my Lego games. I don't like superheroes particularly, but Lego for me, I don't know, it just hits diff. And yeah, see, this is super trigger. I don't know. That boils my piss. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is it Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy and Groot, and I like that movie because it's the best. The best Marvel superhero one is Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, as an actual game, I know nothing about Lego Marvel superheroes, so I've never played it. Same with Minecraft Story Mode, so I've never ever played it. It's always gone for quite a bit of money, and to be able to find a pretty decent deal on it, even if it is Xbox, is good. And like I said before, I am trying to fill up my Xbox collection, so should be good. Right, what was that PS3 one? It was Red Faction Armageddon in a broken case. Can you see how that does not click together? What the fuck's going on with that? I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, another game I've never played. I do want to play through the Red Faction franchise at some point. I'm pretty sure this game is on Xbox as well, so I'm not sure if it would be easier to play on there to watch. Darius Mason can only watch as the surface of his planet is destroyed. So yeah, the Red Faction series, I remember playing the original Red Faction on the PS2 way back in the day. Yeah, Armageddon, I think it's Red Faction 2, never ever played them. I never finished Red Faction, to be honest with you, so, you know, we'll see. We'll get the trophies, we'll have a good time. Right, I'm pretty sure these all feel the same to me. I'm not looking at the names. Okay, right. They're all the same size. Nope, they're not. There's another PS1 in there. Superbike 09. So we have 10 and we have 9. It did not cost me £15. Yeah, we've got Hager on the front again. Cool. Official game of the World Superbike Championship with the teams of riders, the bikes and the circuits of the most exciting two-wheeled competition. And that's all we're going to say on that. I like to buy racing games. Right, we have some 361s here. We have a game called Two Worlds. Xbox 360 is quite a hard system for me to collect for now because I'm pretty sure I have a lot of the ones I wanted. So now it's like you buy one and it's like, oh, did I have that? I don't actually know. And then you check and you go, shit, I didn't have that. And then you go online and it's a lot more money than you found it for. And then you go back and it's a lot more money than you saw at the first. That's happened to me anyway. That kind of sounds a bit silly. Oh, well. Right. Adventure of up to 8 players online. You are the only person to unlock the secrets of the dead god's tomb, and all the forces in the land want your help to seize its power. Will you save the world or destroy it? Cool. Could be like an Oblivion Skyrim-esque game. That's another game we've never played, by the way. It's Oblivion. So, yeah. My back is caning. It really is. This is painful. Right. Medal of Honor Warfighter. So I own this on the PlayStation. I think I've told the story before. Oh, it's 2 discs. Oh, I didn't realise it was 2 discs. Graphically, it looked incredible at the time. And obviously Medal of Honor, that was like the series that was trying to compete with Battlefield at the time because Battlefield was doing it better. And I think it flopped. I think people just didn't give it, whether it was just a bad game or people didn't give it a chance, I'm not sure. But yeah, it didn't do too well. Now it's kind of dead. I think Medal of Honor kind of. I don't think they've made. I think they made a VR game, and that's it. I don't think that was very good either. So, but yeah, I never finished this one because there's a mission in the story where you have to use a sniper rifle, and it's like that really shitty part of All Gillied Up from COD 4, where somehow the wind can affect a 50 caliber bullet to make it go, ooh, which that's not how it works, but. Yeah, there's a sniper mission in that game that's really fucking annoying, and I never got around it. So that would be cool to finish. Right, we have a PS2 game. All right. Freedom. Why are these all mixed up? That's annoying. Freedom Fighters. So I'm pretty sure I have this on the PC. Pretty sure I do. But PlayStation 2, complete in the box. 9 out of 10 apparently. So cool. In Manhattan's darkest hour, citizens cry out for a hero in the war-torn city, rise through the ranks of the resistance and recruit an army of freedom fighters to take the war to the streets. Revolutionary recruiting command system lets you lead up to 12 freedom fighters into battle. Third-person combat action in the streets. Guerrilla tactics and weapons, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it's like a third-person shooter that lets you kind of hire or have guys follow you about, and it looks quite cool. So it's another game I haven't touched yet. There's an Xbox One in here. Oh, that's 360. Okay. So Sniper Ghost Warrior. $4.99. Back when Game used to sell these kind of games. 3 for 2. Cheapest item free. They're still doing that nowadays. So no manual. I think this game did cost me a bit. Sniper Ghost Warrior. Case is sticky. That's because there's a sticker that's been taken off. I don't know why. Because I don't think... I've played one of them and it just wasn't the best. But like these games are worth a lot of money, and I don't really know why. I think I actually paid more than that for this. I can't remember. Like I said, I am sticking all the prices up as we go along, but yeah, Sniper Ghost Warrior, some reason holds its value or something like that ridiculously well. So yeah, that one I've never played. not long left now. We have a PS3 one. We have Kane and Lynch, Dog Days 2. So this is another one that I thought I owned already, but I don't. This one I have played. It's really, really kind of strange. I've not played the original. This is obviously 2. But yeah, it is a bit weird. But it was fun. You know, it was a third-person shooter. You have all these weapons, and I remember there being a quite interesting, like, co-op other mode. I don't really know what to call it. Yeah, if you've not played it, it's worth playing. It's relatively cheap. I didn't realise it was going to be limited edition. That's quite cool. Right. Oh, shit. We have Borderlands the pre-sequel for the Xbox 360. So I couldn't find the pre-sequel on the PS3. So that's what I was actually going for, and I mainly got that for the achievements. And I wanted to get the PS3 version for the achievements. That was a fly. Yeah, mainly for achievements. I didn't own the last gen versions of the pre-sequel. I have obviously played it on the Handsome Collection. Pre-sequel, really underrated. I think people slag that game off, and it's so much better than people give it credit for. It just lacks the end game. That's the only problem. And I will hear no more bad things about it. The balancing of the weapons and the builds in pre-sequel is far better than it is in Borderlands 2. And I don't want to hear anything else about it. All the Vault Hunters are relatively decent, other than one. Whereas Borderlands 2, it's play Salvador or don't bother. And I won't hear anything else about it. Don't want to hear it. Right, we have 3 more to go, and then we are done with this massive haul. We have the Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legends of Jack Sparrow game. So, guess what? I've never played this game. We have a few Pirates of the Caribbean games to play. Platinum hits. Yeah, I really like Pirates of the Caribbean as a movie. I think it's pretty good, pretty funny. Obviously Johnny Depp, an absolute Chad. Yeah, I've never played the games, so we shall see. That is a series I need to watch again, because I haven't watched it for a long time. But yeah, it's quite cool. Piracy, smuggling, buried treasure. What's not to love about Captain Jack Sparrow? Play as Jack Sparrow, Will Turner, or Elizabeth Swann as you hack and slash away for a fully interactive environment, including burning buildings, wrecked ships, and misty moonlit caves. Captain Sparrow as he recounts his most thrilling adventures, co-op multiplayer, special treasures, unlockable weapons, and combos. So, cool. And Johnny Depp voices him, so that's pretty cool. Right. Second to last, Conflict Zone, Modern War Strategy. So yeah, these are all mixed up now, which is quite annoying. Complete in the box. So this is an RTS game. I don't know much else about it, to be honest. I've never touched it, and that's all I've got to say. And at the shocking world of real modern warfare, where the manipulation of media and civilians leads to military victory. As the commander of peacekeepers, you must build a campaign using strategic brilliance and spin control, rescue hostages with news cameras rolling to gain public support, and upgrade your units. Harm innocents and watch your popularity and power plummet. Alright, that sounds quite cool. But yeah, I've never touched it. So it's an RTS game for the PlayStation. I figured that looked alright, so let's give it a go. And finally, Medal of Honor Vanguard on the Wii. And that is all she wrote. So, that is a lot. That is a lot of games. I'm just looking at that now. Yeah, I've said before, they all have the right discs and they all have manuals in them. That is awesome. Yeah, so Wii games, you guys know, I've said before, I'm stocking up on the Wii collection. Wii is slacking for me. I don't own a Wii U yet, and I need to, because that has a HDMI port and it would make my life so much easier. But yeah, never touched this one. Again, like I've said before, the Wii for me as a system was just something I didn't really stick around for. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, it just never really stuck the same as like the PS3 or the Xbox did. I don't know. I don't know if it's because we just didn't have many games for it, or we just didn't enjoy it. For me, the Wii is about Wii bowling and boxing, and that's it. Yeah, stuff like Medal of Honor Vanguard for me was just never really in my. Just never thought about it. But yeah, that is that. So that is the fattest haul in the world. I can zoom out, but it's really awkward. So, and now we're out of focus. Why are we out? There we go. So yeah, let me just take it out of the tripod. It might make life a bit easier. I pressed the wrong button. Right. So there is the haul. We have a lot of games there. My lighting is atrocious. We've got some Switch stuff. This is not all, by the way. There is a lot more coming. So prepare yourself. But yeah, there is a lot there. So let me know if there's anything there that you guys like the look of. If there's anything you want to see. Did anything here remind you of anything as a child? I still think that is quite a good find as it's sealed, but it might not be worth nothing. That's probably why I got it. But yeah, Dead Rising is a series I am going to play. What else is there here that's really ringing out to me that I was like, I need to play? Bioshock Infinite is one I want to play. But that's kind of it at the moment. Nothing's really screaming at me, you must play this. But it is a nice little haul. So yeah, if you guys are excited for more, please leave a like down below, subscribe. Like I said, leave a comment, let me know if there's anything there. There will be another eBay haul coming not long after this. I'm really trying to fill up the shelves before I move house, and stuff like this becomes a lot harder to do. But yeah, it should be good. So like I said, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Links to all my socials in the description box down below. If you want to message me, I have Instagram, Discord. It is linked down there. Is there anything that rings a bell? Darkness is, by the way. That's what I want to play. Darkness. And yeah, it's been your boy. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.